It's about to get real. So, welcome back to another episode of the TheRealDru Podcast, man. We finna come get all the real details about everything you want to know, man. So check it out. I want to start off by saying I called Brett Beach and demanded we trade Marquez Valdez Scantley. Get him out of there, bro. And also want to say Chiefs are still the best. But that's all we're gonna talk about football this week. I don't want to talk about football at all, no more. Moving on to the next thing. Let's talk about these Clippers, okay? I know for the past couple episodes that I dropped, it's been mainly about the Clippers. But their storyline is very interesting. So, I want to talk about Russ, the most unselfish player. Well, he made one of the most unselfish moves I've ever seen. He told the coach that he wants to come off the bench. I love it because he came off the bench before. He knows how to adjust to that role, and he can still produce his numbers. A lot of people thought James Harden should make that trade, but James Harden has never came off the bench. It's different coming off the bench. The way you get your groove on and you get the flow of the game is different. So I feel like it was perfect for Russ to do that, and it's much applauded for him for doing that. But yeah, so I'm impressed with that move. Shout out to Russ, and I also want to say to all these casual fans out there, man, or people that mix their emotions with what they're actually watching on the basketball court, if they're even watching it. James Harden is not watched. Okay, he's not watched at all. And I hate people saying that, but I think a lot of people are mixing their emotions in. When I say that, it's because of the way he's been pushing his way out of these organizations. The way he left Houston, dudes not showing up, hitting strip clubs, looked like a blob of jello when he came to practice and showed up and whatnot. The way he just snapped on Daryl Morey for Philly, he got out of there. So those ways he got out of the organizations are very unorthodox, not very professional in a sense, but he had his reasons. I'm not here to judge. But I want people to stop mixing their emotions of how they feel about him as a person, and mixing that with the way he is actually playing. He's adjusting very well, in my opinion. Slowly but surely, he's adjusting though. Gelling with the Clippers. I mean, he doesn't have to be the number one guy. I think he's like the third option. Kawhi and Paul 1 and 2, James third, and then Russ is obviously the fourth option. But he's come off the bench, so that's no slight to Russ. But yeah, stop saying James Harden is rust, and shout out to Russell Westbrook for making that adjustment and helping the Clippers to go now 2-0. Now they beat the Rockets, which the Rockets are a different team this year. They're actually playing pretty well, and they beat the Spurs. And they also play the Spurs tonight, so we'll see if they can have a repeat of what they did to them before. All right, on to our next topic. This one's pretty hot. The way your boy Draymond snatched up Rudy Gobert, he tore that boy up, man. That was crazy. It was funny, crazy, and it was like all kinds of stuff going on. So he most definitely snatched him up like Melvin did Jody, baby boy. Yes, he did. He snatched that boy up. My question is, what the hell was Karl Anthony Towns doing, bro? Like, where was his team at? This man is over there like pleading for help me, and there is no help coming at all. This man is in like the tightest chokehold. I thought he was going to sleep. He had the tightest chokehold ever, bro. I know that was me, and my teammate is getting choked up. Like, bruh, if I can't, because Draymond put his chin down, so you can't really get him a chokehold. He going to bed. It's over with. He going to bed. I mean, we all gonna get suspended at this point. You're not gonna just choke my man's out, make him like a little boy in front of the whole world. Like, no, it's not happening. Y'all let me know what you would do if that was your man's out there getting choked out like that. Even basketball court don't matter. Your man's getting choked out like that. I'm not letting that go. I'm not letting. No way. It makes you think, like, Timberwolves even mess with Gobert like that, or they just like, I don't want to call them scary or whatever. I guess you playing basketball, but nah, that situation that goes out the window. Are the Timberwolves scary, or they just don't mess with Gobert? Y'all tell me what y'all would have done in that situation. My next topic I want to talk about is Tyrese Haliburton. My bad. Tyrese Haliburton. My bad. The best point guard in the league. I'm gonna say it right now. Best point guard in the league today, right now, in this very moment. And stats is backing it up. He's averaging 27. I'm sorry. He averaging 25 points, 24.7 points, 12 assists, 1.2 steals, and shooting 52% from the field, 46 from three-point range. And his team is 8-5 right now. They're doing well. He controls that offense so well, man. It's amazing. Tyrese, I'm a huge fan right now. I'm trying to go see one of them games this season, but the way he's controlling it, he's making Obi look amazing. Obi that's his game, transition. He's a high flyer. He's not really too special or anything else, but his game is running that transition. He makes Obi look great. You got Bruce Brown on that team, great role player. Buddy Hield after smacking the threes left and right. Benedict Mathurin, he's doing his thing, man. But Tyrese is most definitely the heart and soul of that offense. Without him, I don't know what they would be doing right now. So shout out Tyrese Haliburton, and you hear it here first. I am calling him the best point guard in the league right now. Argue with your mama. I ain't hearing it. Next topic, man. Next topic. So I need y'all opinions on this big time. Man. So who would you rather start your team with? You know, you start from the ground up, but you got to choose out of these three players. I got Tyrese Maxey, Anthony Edwards, and Tyrese Haliburton. Now, I'm going to give y'all all their stats and what their teams are doing right now so you can go ahead and come to your own conclusion of what you think is going on. So, Tyrese Haliburton is averaging, like I just told y'all, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 12 assists, 1.2 steals, and the Pacers' record is 8-5. So that's pretty good. Now, Tyrese Maxey, on the other hand, the boy is balling out, shooting like crazy. He's getting buckets. All right, and whatever James Harden told him before he left, that boy doing it. He's averaging 27 points a game, 4.7 rebounds, so 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 0.9 steals, so almost 1 steal a game, and Philly's record is 10-4. And then the last we have Anthony Edwards. He's shooting 26. He's scoring 26 points a game, 5.9 rebounds a game, so 6 rebounds, and 5.1 assists, 1.4 steals a game. And the Minnesota's record, bro, 10-3. Like, who would have thought? We knew Anthony Edwards was good. Cat is cool. Rudy Gobert is also playing like a defensive player of the year right now. But, man, Ant is most definitely, his back hurt right now. The boy is going crazy. So y'all let me know. Who would you rather start your team with? Tyrese Haliburton, Anthony Edwards, or Tyrese Maxey? The last thing we're going to end this episode off with, man, is I think it's going to be a hot one. This is going to get spicy right here. It's going to get spicy, man. Who's your MVP favorite? So, NBA.com top 5 right now is number 1, Nikola Jokic. Number 2, Luka Doncic. Number 3, Joel Embiid. Number 4, Jason Tatum. And number 5, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Those are all legit. And it's an argument for every single last one. They're all legit. Especially that boy Shai and Jason Tatum. I'm a little biased to both of them. But at the same time, I'm a realistic person. And I think of the MVP as the person that's most valuable. If that person got injured or traded today, what would happen to that team? That's how I think about it. Also, their numbers do play a part. And also who they're going against. However, I'm going to give y'all my top 5. And also, I want y'all to give me your top 5. You can leave below in the comments. But, dang, y'all going to hate me. I feel like I'm on this dude's case today. But, yeah, nah, I'm not. But listen, so my number 1 right now is, listen, hear me out, listen. My number 1 for MVP race right now is Tyrese Haliburton. I know this episode seems like I'm on this man's case a lot, but listen, he deserves it. He's balling, bro. He just dropped like 30-something points last night, 16 assists, bro. Like, come on, my God. If you take Tyrese Haliburton off that Pacers team, what are they doing? Ask yourself that question. What are they doing? And he's putting up numbers. And whoever is guarding him, they can't guard him. Dude, it's such an unorthodox movement, but he is breaking everybody down. And he's moving the offense. It's so fluent. Tyrese Haliburton is my number 1. I don't care what you say. Argue with your moms. Number 2, I got Joel Embiid. The reason why he's so high, because he's still dogging. Can't nobody guard him one-on-ones. Keep it a buck. Nobody can guard him one-on-one. And if you take him off that team and you just leave Tyrese on there, a lot more attention will be on Tyrese. So I don't know if Tyrese is going to get that 27. You know, you're going to be able to adjust a little bit more. You ain't got to worry about that pain all day. So he's a big influence. If he was off that team, they would not be the Philly they are today right now. So Joel's my number 2. Like I said, this list is gonna create some controversy. I already know it is. My number 3 for the MVP race right now is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That boy balling, man. Granted, he got some players on his team, but who else is gonna go out there and get them buckets that he's getting right now with such ease? Like he did Steph dirty. He did Steph dirty too, boy. Hey yo, he did Steph dirty. But listen, if you take Shai off that team right now, same thing with Joel and Tyrese, they're not moving the same. You know, he makes everybody else's buckets easy because he's such a focus point for everybody else's scout report. Shai, my number 3. My number 4 is last year's MVP, Nikola Jokic. The reason why he's number 4 is because they do have a lot of key pieces. Yeah, Michael Porter, who was a bucket. Christian Braun, who's showing out. Jamal Murray. We know what Jamal Murray can do. We're not going to act like the bubble didn't happen before he got hurt. We're not going to act like last year's playoff run didn't happen. He's a bucket. So if Jokic went out, I feel like they would still be a top 5, top 6 team in the West. And that's in the Western Conference. I feel like they still going to be up there. So Jokic, unfortunately, he's 4. He's still a beast. He's dogging him. Nobody can really hold him. But number 4 is going to be, I'm going to give him number 4. Number 5, man, number 5 was hard for me. Honestly, I couldn't pick. So I chose 3 people. I really couldn't pick, bro. I could not. The tie goes with Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, and Anthony Edwards. The reason why Jason Tatum drops to number 5 for me, and I love him, he's like one of my favorite players, is because they have so many weapons around, bro. Let's keep it a buck. If Jason Tatum got charged off the team, it would be different, but they still dog in the East. Let's be real. Jaylen Brown give you a bucket. Jrue Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, like Derek White, bro, they're still dogging. That roster is crazy. Luka is Luka, man. They nice, and Luka is a key piece of that. But they also have Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is taking a lot more attention off of Luka compared to what he have. Like when they ain't have Kyrie, what did they do? You know. So Luka, unfortunately, fell to 5, man, in my opinion. And Anthony Edwards. Man, it's hard to even tell you guys why I put him at 5. He has to be in the top 5, but I couldn't put him over Nikola, anybody else. I couldn't put him over him. I'm sorry, not sorry. I couldn't do it. If Edwards is dogging, his back hurts, like I said before. He's carrying Minnesota, but he also has a defensive player of the year on his team. Cat can score and give you buckets when needed. I can't even think who else was on that roster, honestly. But he's at 5. Take it or leave it. And that's what I got today, man. That's my combo today. Y'all leave your comments below. Let me know y'all top 5 MVP race. Let me know who you would start your team with: Tyrese Haliburton, Anthony Edwards, or Tyrese Maxey. How y'all feel about the Draymond situation? Let me know about that in the comments as well, man. And what y'all think about this Clippers situation that's gonna happen? And that's all I got today, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you everybody for coming back, checking me out. Leave a like below, subscribe, leave some comments, man. And I appreciate y'all. The Real Drew out.